Hey guys, the Not So Smartphone here with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the MIUI or the Mi User Interface, and that is spelled MIUI or MI User Interface. UI just stands for User Interface, but if you're a fan of Android or just simply have a keen eye for details, you may have noticed that it doesn't always look the same. Android is quickly gaining popularity. Over the last year, it's gone from 400 million active devices to 900 million active devices, so it more than doubled in just under 11 months. So with it gaining popularity very rapidly, it looks different on most devices out there, and that is because they run different custom versions, ROMs, or user interfaces of Android. For example, the stock version of Android can be seen in Google's Nexus line of products, the Nexus 7, the Nexus 4, the Galaxy Nexus, the Nexus 10, and that is what you see on the screen right now is the stock version of Android running on a Nexus 7. And this footage is provided by Google Nexus. Companies, however, they customize their version of Android to add on to the value of their hardware, and they change it to what they predict is their customers' liking. For example, HTC has HTC Sense, which you can see in HTC One video that I made down in the description below. Samsung uses TouchWiz, also a video down below, for their line of devices. There are custom ROMs that allow you to do different things. Instead of run the stock version of Android, you can have one that's lighter, save more battery, one that's more for performance. There's a lot of custom ones out there. If you root your device, you can change what ROM you are running. But today, I'm not going to be talking about one that looks quite like this. I'm going to be talking about a different one that comes with all of Xiaomi's phones, the MIUI. So we're going to go ahead and start the review here by going to the lock screen. And as you can see, when you first unlock it, you can see it kind of looks like iOS and Android put together. So you can see it still has the notification bar and everything like that, but everything is just very quickly. And as you can see, if you don't have any notifications, when you first pull it down, it automatically goes to toggles, not notifications. So if you want to go change something, you have more space to do it. You can adjust the auto brightness and a number of different things. And I think that's personally something that is really nice about that. I mean, I'm just touching the screen because it feels nice. But if you slide to the left, you can see notifications, which at the time I don't have any. But if you do, when you pull it down, it will automatically go to notifications. Another thing you can see is that it looks very much like iOS and feels a lot like Android. There's no apps button on the bottom for you to see all of your apps. All of your apps automatically go to your home screen. You can move them out just like iOS. You can drag one thing and, move it around, change out how your home dock looks. And that's just like any version of Android or any version of iOS and stuff like that. But you can see the folders kind of look like it. So if you're an iOS experienced user, there's a search thing to the left. I mean, everything just works very nicely. And this is a very good transition step if you're coming from iOS to Android. Again, this keyboard that I'm using is a Swift Key keyboard, which I did do a review on. So this is not the stock version, but it's still a very good keyboard, and it's still good enough to demonstrate. So as you can see here here's the gallery app. Everything just works really, really well. You can see here the picture with a lot of detail. You can pinch to zoom just like anywhere else. And you can just, I mean, the quality of the camera is good, so you can really zoom in, but it's very smooth and it's very fast as UI because it's very simple. It's not like TouchWiz, which kind of has a laggy background because it has too many effects. Anyways, I do have a theme on it right now, so as you can see, this is how it looks. But if you go back, you see it's running Android version 4.1.1 Jelly Bean, but the MIUI version is JLB, sorry, 16.0. So this is MIUI. I have upgraded it since, but you can upgrade your system from the actual phone. That's really good. You don't have to connect it anywhere. And I just opened up the themes app, and now I'm going to apply back the theme that comes with the phone just to show you guys what the phone comes right out of the box. And this is what it looks like. Everything is a little bit lighter, as you can see. But this themes app, you can just get a million different themes. You can make a bunch of combinations. It's really cool. I'll talk more about that probably a little bit later. But anyways, you can see it's loading the launcher, and there you go. That is how the phone comes right out of the box. So as you can see, everything looks really nice. There's a cool little background. You can change everything. Here is the music app, and you can go here to artists. You can browse through all of your music. just like you would be able to on any other music app. These are all built-in apps that are not like the stock Android apps. They're very different. Here's the lock screen though. It's very interesting. If you slide down, you can unlock. If you double tap it, it goes to music. Just like if you double tap the home button in iOS, it goes to music. But here's, you can see, you can slide it to the right to go to messages, and it'll automatically pop up the messages. You can slide left to go to phone, up to go to camera, different things like that, and down to unlock. Now here's a Mi Market, which is a specific application that comes with MIUI. It doesn't actually come with Android, although you can install the Play Store. But look at how nice these apps look. I mean, they just pay a huge attention to detail when the color combination, you know, everything's white and orange. It's just really, look how nice just the UI looks. They pay a lot of attention to detail in design and things like that. I'll be showing you a couple more apps. But anyways, here's the very standard, you know, clock application as world clock, stopwatch, timer, alarms. Like everything works perfectly, and it's all very fast and fluid. You can add an alarm. But as you can see, everything just matches and is really nice. Here is the recorder app for you to record sound, and the quality is actually really good, but that's specific to your hardware. But as you can see, it has a little animation. If you're recording with an old tape, you can go ahead, delete all your stuff. You can click delete. I mean, all the apps are just really easy to use, really simple, and they're different, and they just look nice, and they all match the UI. Now, there's the problem with custom UIs. As you can see, there's a flashlight app, which you can actually get to by holding the home button in the lock screen, as I will show you right now. But the one problem about having custom UIs that don't look like a stock version of Android, and here you can see the flashlight feature, is that some apps that are designed with that hollow black theme might not match but I don't really care. But again, the calculator apps matches the colors, white and orange of the UI, and it just makes it look really nice, you know. And again, everything about this UI is very fast and fluid. And here's what I really like about it is the performance. And as you can see, I'll show you a couple more things. Now, this is the voice oasis. To me, this looks exactly like Siri. This is an app I personally don't like. This is another thing that I don't like about this UI. But I do have Google Now on this, and I have set it as my default, you know, voice in. But look at this compass. I mean, you know, things just look beautiful. And again, you can install it on any display. My phone has an HD display. If you have a full AMOLED 1080p HD display, then I mean, this UI is going to look really, really nice. Now, this little glitch where the keyboard stays only happen if you have this exact keyboard. If you have the keyboard that comes with the UI, you won't have a problem. But I do like this keyboard. As you can see, they have a lot of nice apps here. They have downloads, updater to update your phone. They have even an antivirus app. They have a backup app for you to back up your phone, data usage to see how much of your 3G you're using, security, privacy, a bunch of things that are like very useful for your phone, anti-spam. So if like somebody calls you and you don't want to pick up their calls, in the future it'll just ignore their calls or ignore their texts and things like that. So just so many things that can help you up, you know. Here's the backup app. You just click backup, it'll back you up right to the cloud, to the MIUI cloud, and you have all of the things backed up. As you can see here, you can update right through your phone, but I already have the latest version. You can update it all throughout your phone, and also this UI does have a lot of, you can pinch it out to add widgets and things like that. It's like any UI, but this UI also does have a lot of battery life. It increases your battery life, and there's something I really like about it because it's very minimalistic, very simplistic. That's the kind of person I am. If you like some very complicated stuff, this UI is also perfect for you, and I'm going to tell you why. It's because of the Themes app, which I'll show you more in a second. But the Themes app allows you to have a lot of different themes and stuff. You can make your phone as crazy as you want, tons of online themes. Some are free, some are paid. Another great feature is when you hold down the home button to see all your active apps. Here's the Notes app, which works really nicely. It doesn't have as many features as S Memo and stuff. But when you hold down, you can see all of your active apps. And one button, you can clear the RAM. And it'll close everything, clear the RAM, and get your phone back to normal. Here's a File Explorer app to explore. And I'm just showing you these apps in case you want to know what they look like, how well they function. But they're not that important. You can get your own app that does this even better. The built-in browser is extremely fast. It's not Google Chrome, but it's very minimalistic and just works well and opens pages really fast. When you start typing in a number, it'll search for a contact with that number or that combination of letters, the letters that appear on the number. So it's very smart. It has its own little game center thing. Again, a lot of these things, like a couple of these apps that I found, which are two of them, the Game Center and the Me Market, are actually badly translated. Like they're just in Chinese. You can remove them. I didn't just because, but you can remove them. But I'm gonna show you now. Here's the themes app, and you can go as crazy as you'd like. Look at this. You can go online, download a bunch of different apps, and you can customize. So I can run this app, I mean this theme that I like is a stock version, and I can go ahead and just apply another lock screen from a different theme. I don't have to have the whole theme. So you can customize your some bad translation there in that specific theme that's made by somebody. I don't know who, probably some Chinese person. But again, it's just really, really nice how this works, and you can successfully apply all your themes, and you can change the background to be from one theme, lock screen from another, and just the icons from another. You can customize your phone a lot. If you like it just simplistic, minimalistic, you just want to leave it the way it is, then there are tons of great themes like this one, which I'm using now. It's just very normal, kind of like how it comes, but a little bit darker and green if you don't like the color patterns. And all the apps still look really, really nice on it, gallery app and everything. But as you can see, um, if you are that kind of person who does have a different sense of taste, is not so minimalistic, you like to have crazy things and set up your own themes, there are a ton available online. If some are paid, they're about like 1 RMB, which is about like 10 to 20 cents of a dollar, maybe 15. As you can see here, you can hold it. I've set my default to Google Now, but as you can see in the video, I show you that if you hold the menu button, you can go to either the default voice thing or Google Now. There's the calendar app, which does change with your theme. A lot of these apps actually do change with your theme, which is really great. The email app is very simple, has combined inboxes. I just think is really good email app. I really, really like it. So as you can see, it comes with a bunch of great um, apps that just run with the UI. Overall, just a great looking UI and great feel, very good performance. Everything about this UI, I personally think is just really good. So thanks for watching. This was my review on the MIUI. I hope you go to the website, give this video a thumbs up, check out this, maybe download it to your phone, and I'll see you next time.